Okay.
Good evening, guys. Welcome to ALLREDTV on our third live
Come
stream
on.
of this brand new channel on the back of a massive win for Liverpool tonight against Brighton this afternoon with a
Come on,
2-0 win.
lads.
Um,
Come on,
and
Hans. Here he is. Here he is.
Hello.
good
All
evening,
right,
Ant.
Hans. How are we? All right, Hans.
There we go.
So I'd just like to welcome Ant on the first stream with us. Welcome, mate. How are you doing?
I'm actually all right for once.
And I'm pleased to say that ALLREDTV has its very own Ant and deck.
Sick.
How you doing, Hans? You okay?
Yeah,
You all
I'm
right,
sweet.
Hans?
How are you?
So we've
Good
got,
stuff,
we've
lad.
got
Good
this-
stuff. Good stuff.
One thing is we have Ant and Deck on ALLREDTV, but we also have Ant's not going to cut his hair until Liverpool wins 5 games in a row.
Look at my hair, lads. Look at my hair, lads.
I've cut it.
Well,
I've
apparently
had a trim.
it's breaking on Sky Sports News as I'm talking to you now that apparently Ant's not going to cut his hair until Mo Salah apologises to Ernie Slot.
I'm glad I cut it before then.
Anyway, guys,
You missed the spot.
Fuck
anyway,
you.
guys, on a serious note, because I don't know if you know this or you've seen it on social media tonight before we get onto the pre-match game. Former Liverpool striker and Liverpool legend Ian Rush is in intensive care
Yeah.
for the last 48 hours after breathing
Yeah.
difficulties. So on behalf of
Yeah,
myself
flu, innit?
and everybody at ALLREDTV and every Liverpool fan everywhere, I'd like to send my best wishes and thoughts and prayers to his family and Ian Rush himself, and I hope he makes a speedy recovery.
Craig, can I just touch on the Ian Rush situation there for a second?
Yeah, of course you can.
Ian Rush is always, sorry to interject, guys, by the way, and obviously welcome everyone to the stream. It's nice to be on with all your lads, and we're carrying on this streaming, and it's amazing. And obviously Liverpool got the win tonight. But just to touch on the Ian Rush thing, he's always so full of energy, isn't he? He's always so positive. He's always getting involved in the social media side of things. He's always on Instagram, posting pictures. You know, he's always at the games. So for something to happen to Ian Rush, it just doesn't sit right. I mean, it's not nice, guys. It's not nice. You know what I mean? It's just not nice at all.
Yeah.
And you know something as well, just on that, another thing about Rushy, Tosh they called him, another thing about Rushy, he never turns a photograph or an autograph down.
No, exactly.
Not like your modern day footballer.
Yeah.
And I can name a few, I tell you.
Fucking hell, so can I, mate, so can I.
Anyhow, guys, so this afternoon, Liverpool beat Brighton by 2-0 in a much-needed win at Anfield, which lifts Liverpool to 6th in the Premier League table.
Come on, lads. We're six. Lads, we're six. We're six.
I should really be celebrating that.
I'm going to have a nosebleed in a minute.
We didn't concede. We didn't concede. Yes.
No. Unfortunately, you know, I mean, sadly, the breaking story on Sky was that Mo Salah was on the bench, and then obviously when the team was coming into Anfield, he had a face like absolute thunder.
Yes.
And for me, we don't need that before a game. No. I'm sorry, Mo. You've made your point. You don't do it. There was no smiles or anything, but I was happy with the starting lineup, and I thought we started quite brightly. But before I give my thoughts on how we played, I'm going to open it to Ant. You start tonight's show, Ant, and give me your thoughts on the game and the formation and how you feel we played.
Well, it's like you said, we played really well with the formation and the lineup we had, bar the fact that Gomez got injured about like 12 minutes in. But we played all right. That first goal, how many seconds was it?
47 seconds. It's the quickest goal in the Premier League this season.
Yeah. We played, it was like, I don't know how to explain it, to be fair. It was like we clicked. It was like we clicked. And we played really well, so I was happy with that. Obviously, just touching up on what you said about Salah, obviously he did look a bit unhappy that he was on the bench, but as soon as he came on, and he was smiling. He was smiling from ear to ear, and I think that's what, especially with how he played, that's what he needed. And I said that from past streams that I've been on. That's all he needed. He needed time on the bench to just reevaluate what he's doing, and just where he wants to go. and clearly his mind's set on playing here for the rest of his career. Bad looks for it anyway. So I'm happy with it. I'm happy with the formation, the results, the tactics for today, and I hope we continue that to the next games.
Okay, moving over to the TikTok Viking. What's your thoughts on it, mate?
I don't think we played solid, in my opinion. We touched up on this earlier stream. We played kind of boring, but we were solid when we played boring. So and what I've been lacking, what I would like to have seen is how we've handled a pressing team better. And I think we saw some of that today. We saw a team that didn't press all the time, but when they did, the formation came into its own, and we defended very well, and we conceded not too many chances. So that, for me, was a very good sign. We played solid. We played. We were lucky that I got an early goal as well, because we usually don't lose when we score first. So that was a good thing for me. Got a few questions about the substitutions made by Slot, but. And I just have to disagree with the guys a little bit about Salah, because I saw some pictures when he came off the bus and he looked focused. That was one thing, and I saw.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, and focused. Yeah. That's something else. And the broadcast we had here in my country, we saw him sitting there chatting and smiling a lot on the bench. So I think it was a weight off his shoulders as well. He knew he was going to get game time, but. It came on earlier than he expected, but I think it was good today.
Yeah. Okay, Ben, what do you think? What's your thoughts, mate?
I actually like the performance. I said in the group chat earlier, I had no complaints, and that's the first probably since the Madrid game. I've not had any complaints after a game.
I would say that's the best we've played all season at home, to be fair.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't. The Madrid game will be our best performance this season.
I'm about Premier League games, not Champions League.
In the Prem, yeah, for sure. In the Prem, we because I was in a group chat full of a lot of very negative people, and they were saying that Brighton were going to rinse us, and I was like, Brighton aren't as good as people make out. They've got some good players, and they've got a decent coach, but they're a good team, and they suck away from home. And it's been evident. In every away game they play, they concede loads and they don't score enough.
So moving over to Ant's partner, Deck.
How are we, lads? How are we? Obviously, I was there. For me, I have to agree with Ben there. It was one of our best performances of the season. Regardless whether you look at Champions League or, Champions League or Premier League. But the way we controlled the game, we got the clean sheet. I mean, we scored 2 goals. The big thing for me is obviously Mo Salah being on the bench. Do you think does anyone here or in the chat think that if we hadn't scored so early on, or we weren't winning the game, or we weren't dominating the game, would Mo Salah have come on the pitch? Because he hasn't been in the best form himself, and. Do you bring a Mo Salah on to try and get you a goal if we are, say, 1-0 down, for example? So that's my question for tonight, lads.
I'm just noticing here that the 2 men just above you at Deck, the TikTok Viking and Ben. I don't know what they're laughing at. I don't know if they're feeling each other up here or what. I don't know, but either Harold's got long arms or. I don't know, but there's something tickling these two.
It's the private chat. It's down on the left side.
The private chat.
Yeah, I don't want to know. Not at my age. I reckon, going back to what you said there about Liverpool going 1-0 up 47 seconds in, I think the thing is, I feel for Joe Gomez here.
Oh yes, 100%, Craig. Joe Gomez has been Joe Gomez has probably been our. Sorry to interrupt you, mate, but Joe Gomez has probably been our best right back, hasn't he? Let's be honest.
The thing is, I know everyone's just turned away when I said I feel for Joe Gomez. What I'm saying is, 24 minutes in, he didn't put a foot wrong in Milan. He's not put a foot wrong since Ernie Slot selected him. He's not let him down.
He hasn't. He
And
hasn't.
that happens to him again. He must be thinking, why me again? Not again. Why? And then obviously, so because he goes down on the 24th minute, Slot makes the decision to bring Salah on. Now, in fairness to Mo Salah, like I said last night when we spoke on stream, fire feeds on oxygen, and it needs putting out. Now, when he came on today, I've no complaints with how he played because he should have scored. He could have had a couple. He definitely should have scored when Chiesa put him through.
My issue with that situation, first of all, when it comes to Joe Gomez, I mean, he must be made of wet biscuits. I mean, I feel sorry for the guy. That's one thing. The other thing is, I don't have a problem with Salah coming on. I have a problem that Szoboszlai went down to right back instead of Jones.
Yes.
And I felt that when we did that, the rest of the first half, we were lacking in the midfield. We
slowed things down,
yeah. We lost a bit of what made us do very good until that moment. So for me, that is, I mean, I don't understand it. We all know Robbo can play right back. It's not that. I mean, sorry, Dominic can play right back. It's not that, but he's needed in the midfield when we play the way we do. So why he did what he did, Slot, I can't understand.
Exactly. I agree, Harold. And if it was me, I'd put Curtis Jones at right back. Obviously, Frimpong and Conor Bradley, they're not really there, are they, at the moment? So, I mean, Szoboszlai is our best midfielder. So, to take him out of the midfield, it's.
Go on.
You're losing so much when you take him out of his natural position.
But at the same time, you've got a right back on the bench. Like,
you're not playing with 10 men, but you're taking away some attacking.
No, but Craig, Ant's made a good point there. We have Calvin Ramsey, so
why
he's the British version of Chiesa.
Why is he not utilising him, mate? Do you know what I mean?
He's the British he's the British version of Chiesa.
Probably. Well, Scottish anyway.
Yeah, that's why I said British. That's why I said British.
So that means he's not going to get a game either. Then if he's the British version of Chiesa, because honestly, I mean, I'm telling you, I don't know what that guy's got to do to get a game. It's like pulling teeth.
I want to see what Slot's face looked like when he realised he had to bring Chiesa on.
I know, yeah.
He fucking gritted his teeth. It was fuck's sake.
Yeah.
He was like, "Oh, I've got no one else to play right wing." No,
like Chiesa's like that.
You've got no one else. You have no other attacking forwards apart from Rio Wengamala.
I know.
There's a very simple answer to that. Very simple answer to it, and the answer is, if a certain number 20 would have been in our squad now, he'd have come on before Chiesa, and we all know it.
Definitely.
If Jota was still here, Chiesa would have got sold.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
And I just want to touch on it where I've just mentioned the number. What I really enjoyed today, and I thought it was absolutely brilliant, the reception that James Milner got when he came on.
Can I just say, Craig, as well, sorry to interrupt you, but the 20th minute, everyone sang Jota's song. And I know there's been a lot of not controversy, because I think that's the wrong word, but a lot of people saying like, don't sing the song. But
I think
with Milner coming on, it goes to show no matter how old you are, no matter what team you play for, if you've been a and let's be honest, if you've been an icon of this football club, you're getting a reception ends off. And also as fans, and as fans as well, we haven't had to really deal with something the way we have with Jota. But when Milner come on as well, the reception he got, I mean, bloody hell, it was. I mean, I really. It sounds crazy, but I'd take James Milner. I'd take James Milner back any day of the week. You know what I mean?
I like James Milner.
Yeah.
He's a top
He's
pro.
still got years
I
in his
mean,
locker him.
look how many games he's played. I don't know how many he's behind Gareth Berry now, but he can't be many behind
Well, I
him.
think if he finishes this season,
breaking the
if he
record.
finishes this season, he goes above Gareth Barry. Apparently,
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
he plays every other game. He
Yeah.
goes above him.
yeah.
And Mo Salah passed Wayne Rooney this afternoon for most assists in the Premier League.
Come
I
on.
think for
Yeah.
that.
He
And
went
Wayne Rooney was slagging him off as well, weren't he?
Everybody's had a go
Yeah.
at Mo Salah. Rio Ferdinand's had a go. Gary Neville's had a pop.
Yeah,
They've all had the two. We know what Jamie Carragher said.
exactly.
I don't have a problem. The thing is, I know a lot of Liverpool fans are not happy, but my simple answer over Carragher is this, and Steven Gerrard. To be fair,
Oh God.
when you've played over 700, when you've played over 700 games for Liverpool, and you've been the consummate pro that you have been, what Gerrard and Carragher have, they've got every right to come out and say what they feel about
Nah,
it.
fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, I agree with that.
Stevie G told Mo Salah a new arsehole the other night because he said he shouldn't have come out and said the club's thrown me under the bus.
Yeah.
He's got Steven Gerrard and Jamie Carragher have got more right to have a say on it than Steve McManaman, for me. McManaman, for me, played when it suited him. And he played his best when he wanted that move to Madrid. And Trent did the same, if you notice. Once they wanted that move, they upped the game and they did the business and off they popped. But
I'm so happy nobody told Konate that thing, because he's
I was going to say Konate obviously didn't get the memo.
No, he did. He was not in that group chat at all.
He done the complete opposite.
Can I say, Luke, he's on another planet, eh, mate? He's on another planet. Can I say?
He is.
Well, the thing is, I don't know what he's drinking or what he's on, but there's something not right.
He's a weird
There's
guy.
not. Because the second half, Alred, I thought Brighton were the better team at the start of the second half. What's your thought on the start of the second half?
Well, they were. They made maybe some changes, did some restructuring, and that usually what's happened in a game when one team has been, it's never the game of the same half. We lost a lot of it when we put Dominic on the right back. We kind of struggled to find our footing again. And then they came out in 100 doing some changes. But I think we did a good job anyway. I think we did what we needed to do, and we played, as I said, solid. I'm not saying we good and solid, and that's what. I think we did what we needed to be done, and we got some chances when they were pushing forward. We got some big chances on the counter we should have taken, but I think we did a good game. I think we were okay in the second half as well.
What were your thoughts, Anthony?
On what, sorry?
The second half, on how we started.
It was definitely slower than the first half, no doubt, because the way we started that first half, I blinked and we were 1-0 up, to be fair. But that second half, it was slower, but it wasn't worrying. We didn't need to worry whether they were gonna score against us, because it sort of came to like the last third of the pitch when they were on the attack, and it looked like we had it covered anyway. It was comforting to see them go on the attack and then us go straight on the counter attack, which was refreshing for once. Normally that'd be the usual, but it was refreshing to see that again.
So Ben, when the game started, 47 seconds in, Hugo Ekitike puts Liverpool 1-0 up with an absolutely emphatic finish, if that's the right word to use. What's your thoughts on Hugo Ekitike in his first 6 months at the club and his 78 minutes appearance today?
Well, I've said multiple times on Anything Liverpool that he's been one of our best players this season. A lot of people started trying to say he wasn't good, or that he was just a bit of a fluke run at the start for a new player, but because he went a couple of weeks without a goal, I didn't like that. Because, I mean, we all know that not every player is going to score every game, but he still impacted the team in a good way. We looked better when he was on the pitch. So, and I do think he's been our best signing from that summer.
What do you think, Deck?
Yeah, I agree with Ben and Ant 100%. I think when Alexander Isak coming, it was almost like well, he's going to be the main man. But really, when you look at it, Ekatike, mate, he's been unbelievable, lads. He's been Hugo Ekatike, whether you're in Champions League, Premier League, away from home, at home, Ekatike's been the man. And for me, going forward, if I'm on his slots, Craig, if I'm on his slots, Ekatike has to be my starting number 9. He has to be.
Yeah.
He has to be, mate. He has to be.
I agree. I mean, when you consider he's only 22 years old,
That's crazy, you know. That's crazy. That's crazy.
you know.
Yeah.
And they normally say it takes you a year to adapt to English football and the Premier League. Well, when he looks over his right shoulder and he sees a guy who they paid 130 million for, who's been in the Premier League 6 years at Newcastle, and he's not broke sweat yet. And as Earl said, Isak's got legs like a bit. So I've got a question to you all now, because I've got a genuine concern here. Looking at today and looking at Tuesday night, my actual genuine concern, if you take the first 11 away, and this is open to all 4 of you now, so you can whoever wants to go first, you can do. There's no running
order. Go on, I'll go first. Go on, I'll go first. Go on.
My genuine concern is the actual squad depth.
Nice.
I think Ben should start with that one because he wanted to say something.
Yeah, Ben.
Yeah,
Ben,
go
go on. Go on, Ben. Go on, Ben.
Put on the spot here, lad.
Go on, Ben.
Well, Slot can't complain about squad depth because he talked in the summer and all of last season that he likes a thin squad. So if you're complaining now about squad depth being par, well then that's your fault because you made the sandwich. This squad was crafted by you and Richard Hughes, and you knew what you wanted. You knew what we needed as a team, and you still messed around for going for Isak, which, in my opinion, we didn't do because we wanted Isak. I mean, obviously we wanted him, but not after Ekatike. We didn't really need him. We just got him because we wanted to show Newcastle who's boss.
Yeah.
We didn't need to spend 130 million on Isak. I think he'll come good, but we didn't need to do it. We could have gone and got Bradley Barcola or Wharton or whatever. And whilst we were messing around with Isak and trying to wait for Newcastle to sort their affairs out to get a striker, we didn't even bother trying to go and secure Gehi, which we should have done.
Massive point. Massive point.
We tried to get Gehi. He was ready for us. So you
Yeah,
can
but
throw
we
that
tried
in.
at the end, though.
Yeah.
Too late.
Yeah, no, but what I mean is we tried after the Community Shield and then on deadline day. The moment Newcastle said that they were not going to sell Isak until they got a proper striker in to replace him, we should have went and focused on Gehi and got him out through the door because it was clear we needed another centre-back.
We also needed a striker because we lost Jota, we lost Nunes, we lost
Diaz. But if Isak was our prime, the target we wanted, and we had confidence we could get him, but we knew we had to wait for Newcastle to sort their stuff out to get their affairs in place. Go and get Gehi through the door whilst you wait for Newcastle to do their business.
Yeah, but we kind of got him through the door. It's called negotiation. It takes time. Palace didn't want to lose their captain at all, so it takes a lot of work. It takes time. We would have had Gehi if the manager wasn't a dickhead, but we didn't get him. So it's not like a try.
We would have got Gehi if Steve Parish wasn't an absolute clown, because we let Palace know. We let Palace know in May that we wanted Gehi. They had 4 months to get a replacement, and they waited until deadline day only to get.
Yeah, but that's not Slot. That's not on
Parish. That's Steve Parish.
Yeah, but the point is, the club did what they could. They tried everything they could. It's not Slot and Hughes and Edwards' fault that one went south. That's my point. And it's not our fault that Newcastle couldn't sign a striker for the death of them. So the club did what they could. We are kind of 1.5 man short. And nobody planned for the death of Jota, so he should have been in the team as well. So one thing is squad depth. I agree that I don't think Slot thinks like this next year. I think he kind
this
of realizes he needs a bigger squad.
Yeah.
This needs a lesson.
Yeah, but the squad depth is not just because of we did badly. It's because we didn't get what we needed when we should have gotten them because of others' mistakes. So he can't complain, sort of.
Anything you want to add to this, Anthony?
No. I mean, I am literally just listening at the moment because I agree with what both sides are saying. I agree with what Ben's saying because we could have done with them, with like Sergei through the door earlier if things were easier than what they were. But I also agree with Harold that it wasn't something that could be controlled with certain circumstances of the other side of the piece of paper not wanting to give the players up, and then obviously the circumstances of losing a player like Jota the way we did. Because it's I don't know how to explain it. It's sort of things that you can't control. It's things like that, and that's what kind of fucks you up. But at the same time, there are other ways around it, like Ben's trying to say.
So looking at this one particular player who three of you have mentioned tonight now, in Mark Gay, on a scale of 1 to 10, all four of you, what on the scale of 1 to 10, what likelihood would you give it that he's wearing a Liverpool shirt next in the summer?
10.
10.
Yeah.
He said he's running his. Didn't he say he's running his contract down?
Yeah, he's not signed new contract, as you let's be honest.
Yeah.
So,
Mark
Gay for me, we talked last night, didn't we, or the other night about centre halves, and for me, Mark Gay is gonna be a Liverpool player. He should be. I said on stream, I can't get my head around the fact that he's not a Liverpool player. For me, Mark Gay will be a Liverpool player, and for me, he's a future captain of the club. He's such a solid centre half. But also, we're looking at players like Schlotterbeck as well.
He's class. He's class,
yeah,
man.
So
Schlotterbeck's better than
I don't think that affects the Mark Gay thing, though.
The only thing that
Mark Gay comes in anyway.
It doesn't.
The only thing that would affect it is Madrid.
It doesn't, but take Schlotterbeck over Gay 7 days a week and 3 times on Sunday. And 3 times on Sunday, not twice, because he's better than Gay. He's absolute class.
Craig, can I go out on a whim? Because I think we signed Gay in January now.
Yeah, I agree. Ben, I agree with you there, mate. I agree.
If Gomez's injury is bad, like say he's out for a long time, it was like still like a muscle injury because he went down no contact, so it could be a muscle injury. If he's out for a month or two, I reckon we go and get Gay in January. 20 million for the end of the 20 million. What's that?
They're not going to turn that down, are they?
Yeah, I was going to say though, are they going to let him go easily though? Because in January, obviously, he's running his contract down. He said to them he's running the contract down, so they're going to want any sort of money they can off of him. So are they going to then, knowing our situation, just let him go for that 20 mil, or are they going to push it for like say 40 mil?
To be honest, I reckon you're looking at least 30 million quid. At least 30 million quid.
Yeah, definitely. I pay any. Well,
they're not going to pay 30 million in January when they wanted 35 for him in the summer last year or this year.
You know what I heard when Ben was talking?
I've not a clue.
I heard Muslim injury.
Muslim. All right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. By the way, somebody commented the last stream we did. Somebody commented when I said because the clip went on TikTok, and somebody's actually commented because it was Harold who made the statement, not me. But
Harold,
hang on.
You gotta be careful, lad. You gotta be careful.
No, they've had a pop at me here because I actually said, you'll like this, Ant. I actually said one thing I would do, Deck. I'd take the captaincy off Virgil van Dijk and I'd give it to Dominic Szoboszlai.
I disagree. I disagree.
Hear me out. The comment came back on the comments on TikTok because Alred said in the comment when we were talking about it, he said that Mo Salah was vice captain, and it's not Mo Salah, it's Andy Robertson.
Somebody
said, get your facts right.
Yeah, but he's part of the captain group. I know.
Yeah, he is what he's like the third captain.
He is third after Robertson.
Harold, he's rage baiting you, lads. He's rage
Fucking
baiting
one of
you.
those. Just
Anyhow,
fucking-
Reel you in, lads. I'll reel you in, lads.
He thinks he's Luke Lickler going for the 170 finish, doesn't he?
I know Robertson is the next in
Anyhow.
line, but I know Salah is the third in line. So whoever jumped on TikTok and criticized can take a.
Just going back to what Ben were talking there about Joe Gomez being injured and us signing Mark Gay in January. Another thing which concerned me today, genuinely watching the game, was when Szoboszlai went down injured.
Yeah.
I think it was just a funny landing.
Look, well,
Yeah,
I've
but
had
I
some
got
funny
scared
landings,
anyway.
but not like that.
Slot said it was his ankle, and that he's got a good mentality, and we'll just have to see how he reacts over the next week because there's no we don't play again until next Sunday now.
We've got 10 days off. They've got 10 days off, haven't they?
Oh yeah, we do.
Craig,
Yeah, forgot about that.
Craig, what was you going to say? Sorry, Craig.
What was I going to say?
Yeah.
I think I agree with Ben. I think we'll sign Mark Gay in January, but my biggest concern, and it is a genuine concern, because Ernie Slot come out and said he didn't want a squad of 25. Now it's whittled down to the bare bones of 19.
Yeah.
Right, and if you look at the injuries, Frimpong's not back yet. Wataru Endo and Cody Gakpo are going to be out for weeks on end.
Yeah.
Right, we don't know what the situation is with Dominic Szoboszlai. McAllister had a nasty landing this afternoon, so they're dropping like flies. So my genuine concern is this is I've got a gut feeling here. This is my gut instinct. My gut instinct who wants more Salah out the club, right? And this, I'm going to tell you now. This is my gut instinct. And this guy, if this fella pulls the trigger, he's not going to be emotional over it. One iota, because the simple reason is this: I think he wants more Salah out because he wants to bring a player in who he's worked with. I think it's Richard Hughes, and he wants to bring Anthony Semenyo in from Bournemouth.
Yeah, 100% Craig.
That's my gut feeling.
He wants Salah out. No.
Craig, I agree. I think we get a centre half, and I think we get Semenyo in January. 100%.
But does it work though?
Because I'll tell you how it works. He'll play him up front. He'll play him in a two with the Ekatike or Isak. That's how he'll do it. Yeah.
Do you reckon?
If he's going to play on the wing, he best bench Gakpo.
That then. You fucking mimic me saying you reckon.
What'd you say, Ben?
Somebody turned around and went, you reckon?
Me. Sorry, Ant.
Craig, you're causing some animosity in here.
I know, yeah.
You're causing some animosity in here.
I'll tell you what, mate. I think you know what we spoke about today, don't you? I think after the stream on Wednesday night with the topic I've got coming up, I think it might be my last one ever.
Oh no! I can't.
Anyway, Craig, move on. Craig, move on.
Anyhow, so basically, we're sixth in the table.
Yeah,
we've got a 2-0 win. We've won 2 games back to back. Now, if you're Ernie Slot, do you stick with the formation that you've played over the last 2 games, and going into the Spurs game away? So, do you stick with the formation that you've now got, and do you stick with the same 11? And if you're going to change it, what do you change it to, and why?
Well, same 11, but
yeah.
Here's this. I know Slot's not going to like this because, well, he might. I mean, he won't do it anyway, but. He might have to start Chiesa next week, and I know his head's absolutely kettled at that possibility.
Definitely, like we said on the other stream, Ben, he's going to start Craig before he starts Chiesa.
Yeah,
I'd love to see that lineup. I'd love to see how that starts out.
I agree with Ben, and I think we should continue like this and not change as much as we can. If we, but what I have an issue with today is that we do a substitution. We put Robertson on left wing.
Yeah.
But I'm so happy we didn't sign a left winger so we don't hinder Rio's development.
Yeah.
That was the fucking argument that we didn't sign a left
I'm so
winger.
glad we didn't.
He's not even playing Rio. He's not even playing Rio.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah,
the
but
thing
the
that's hindering
point is
Mount,
we
we're not
put
playing.
in a left winger position. We didn't start the game with it, but we end up with a left winger position, and we put Robertson in there instead of the left winger we have that we didn't want to hinder his progress on.
I'm so glad we avoided Bradley Barcola, you know, because he was going to hinder Rio's development. Himself anyway. Could have had a world-class left winger who.
Yeah, but he'll hinder Rio Wengamo's development, Ben.
Yeah.
He'll hinder his development, Ben.
And that's why we go with the new left winger Robertson, who has the future bright ahead of him.
Okay, Anthony, I've got a question for you, and then I'll open it to Ben and Harold. So today's game, I thought he played really, really well again, but he's been at the club now 6 months. He's played 15 games, and in the 15 games he's played for Liverpool, he's not scored 1 goal or assisted at all. So what do you make of Florian Wirtz's first 6 months at Liverpool?
I just love him as a player anyway, so I have a very biased opinion on him. Because I used to watch him when he was at Bayer Leverkusen. He's not a player that you should expect goals and assists from, but at the same time you should. It's 50-50 because that's what you expect from a player who plays in the position he plays.
Yeah.
But at the same time, the type of player he is, he creates things without the assists and goals. He creates things for other players to make them assists and goals. He's magical with his feet, and we've seen that with how he dribbles, and that pushes us up the pitch and keeps us up the pitch. Obviously, a few times he's lost the ball. I've seen that he has lost the ball in some silly situations, but at the same time, he's just. I do think it's a case of he needs to get used to it, and he will do after this season. He will be accustomed to it. Like a few people have said that you can tell he's slowly getting accustomed to it, and he's slowly becoming more comfortable, more happy. You can see in his face that he's more happy with it.
Over
And
to your
eventually
coach counterpart, Deck. What do you think about him?
What do you say, sorry, Craig?
I said over to Ant's Scouse counterpart, Deck. What are your thoughts on Florian Wirtz?
To be honest with you, mate, I think he's been under so much scrutiny. It's not fair. The lad's 22 years old. He's a German wonder kid, and I think if you'd asked any Liverpool fan this time last year, before the summer transfer window, if you'd asked any of us, would you like Florian Wirtz? Every single one of us would say yeah. And I think he's just had to adapt, like I said, to the Premier League. But he might not have the goals and assists, but when you look at his overall play, him and Szoboszlai have been one of our most consistent midfielders. Do you have? And I mean, like the pockets of space, the physicality on the ball, off the ball. So you'd have to give Florian Wirtz a bit of credit if you'd ask me. If you said to me, say it was January, and you said, would you sign Florian Wirtz? I'd still say yeah. Say yeah. I would, just because of the reasons I've already mentioned: the physicality off the ball, on the ball, the space that he gets into, the age of him, the goals and assists that we've seen from him at Leverkusen in the Bundesliga. So for me, if it's a case of have Wirtz or don't have Wirtz, I'm picking up Wirtz. I'm picking up Florian Wirtz every single day of the week. Every single day of the week, mate.
Anything you want to add, Alred?
I agree. If first of all, he came into a team that's been struggling.
Yeah.
That one thing is adapting. One thing is adapting when a team is struggling, and the first couple of months were a funeral parlor as well. So it's not easy. Second of all, if football had the same like NHL and hockey had, where the two guys get assists, it's not always the last one. It's not always the second the last assist that's makes the goal. It's usually often the second one. And if his teammate had been a little bit more consistent in front of goals, or at least seen him in front of goal where he had, I think it's 5 tap-in goals available. So he should have had 10 or more points so far. But so there's no doubt that he's going to be an outstanding Liverpool player throughout his career. And I before Szoboszlai went down to right back today, him and Dominic and Wirtz, the pressing they do, the amount of distance they put down, for me is outstanding. Yeah, any day of the week, and I think this formation and setup suits him better than the 4-3-3 that we tried to start with earlier on as well. So people, opposing fan, can laugh as much as they want. He's going to turn on them anyway. So I have no issues.
Any thoughts, Ben? Anything you want to add?
People would talk about not having any goal contributions in the league, but like Harold said, how many goal contributions would he have if the player on the receiving end of a pass just, didn't figure how to play football? But I find it funny that the goal contributions are now the pinnacle of football, because if you just remember last season, whilst we were all praising Salah, these same people were saying, oh, but he's not aesthetic enough. He doesn't do this. He doesn't do that. He's just too much of a poacher. He's a robotic player. It's funny how stats matter now, isn't it? Not the aesthetics, because Wirtz is an aesthetic player, but he's not getting the stats at the minute.
It doesn't actually bother me that he's not scoring and he's not assisting. It's if you look at the pockets of space that he actually picks up and what he sees, what other players don't. I think one of the biggest things this Liverpool squad have got to learn with Florian Wirtz, because when I watch him for Germany, everybody in that side knows exactly what he's thinking, what he's going to do before he actually does it. So this Liverpool squad have got to get used to how quick his brain ticks, because I honestly think he's got a football brain on the same par as Lionel Messi and probably Diego Maradona. That's the biggest compliment I can pay a 22-year-old, because I think he's light years ahead of everybody else. And I think the only reason that the people are spewing these stats out that he's not in 15 games, he's not contributed a goal or assist, is only because the fact that we paid 116 million for him.
Yes, exactly. Exactly, correct.
If we'd have signed him for 50 million, they wouldn't have been saying it.
100%. 100%.
Another thing is, I don't think a lot of these players in our squad, like especially the older players, they aren't used to a Wirtz profile. So if you remember, we had engines and hard workers in midfield. The last time we had a player
Ben.
Last time we had a player like Wirtz was Coutinho. They've not had one of them since 2019.
We've had Thiago's, Fabinho's, Thiago's. We've had them type of midfielders. We haven't had a Florian Wirtz since Coutinho. So Ben, I 100% agree with that point, mate. 100%.
Speaking of Thiago, I'd love to see Thiago.
Mate, imagine Thiago if he was fit. If Thiago, mate.
Imagine that lineup, them two.
Lads.
Thiago was an able-bodied version of me.
That's class, though.
He had a little bit more. He had a little bit more suntan than you, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm anemic. Don't worry about it.
Let's come in with the panzeria.
Everybody's getting it.
Listen, I'm just going off. Just going off subject here. Hey, listen, Viking. Listen, Anthony.
Hey, Ant, shall we leg it, lads? Shall we?
Yeah, I think we should take Ben.
You reckon? Anthony, this is for you, mate. I don't normally tell this story, but this is an actual true story, because for 20 years I had my own business. I was a driving instructor, right? And one of my pupils.
Just so you know, lads, you may as well quit while you're at head, lads.
Anthony, this is true. One of my pupils, this was the week of a driving test. So she had a 2-hour lesson the day before, and we're on the lesson, and everything's going absolutely swimmingly. and we come to a set of traffic lights, and we stopped at the traffic lights, and she's looking at me strangely, and I went, "Are you okay, Samantha?" And she went, "Yeah." I went, "Are you sure?" No, I had an Apple iPad on my knee and an Apple Pencil, and she looked at me and I went, "What's the matter?" And she went, "Don't you look like Voldemort?" And yeah, and that's a true story. And
That's
yeah,
not
so
where I thought that was going. I thought we were with him
No.
still driving his truck.
Anyway,
there.
Liverpool kept the clean sheet, lads. Anyway,
let's just move on.
Liverpool kept the clean sheet, lads. Anyway, Liverpool kept the
So be
clean sheet.
careful what you wish for.
We won the game. We won the game. We kept the clean sheet, lads. You know what I mean? We kept the clean
Anyway,
sheet.
so seriously,
Craig,
Yeah.
I would like to pass on this and go
Yes.
to the next point of the stream. Thank you very much.
well, that's what I was going to do, but you've just, you're saying something. I thought you was going to say something important. You're not on Cop TV now, you know what's going on
Oh, don't throw me.
Now you're
I'm
getting
doing a
it.
Mo Salah. I'm doing a Mo Salah. Don't you throw me under the bus. Don't throw me under the bus.
here. No, there's no buzzing here, mate.
There's
Hang on.
someone in the club, aka in the stream, that wants me out. So
I've got a Liverpool team coach over here, mate, on one of my shelves. That's the only bus I've got here. Yeah, but I mean, oh my God. But going on
doesn't know what to say.
Going on to my next
don't know what to
point.
say, lads. I don't know what to say. Don't know what
There's
to
nothing
say.
you can say.
I feel like
There's
people at
nothing
the club, they threw me under the bus, guys. They threw me under the bus.
the thing is, going on to my next point. If you look at the league table now, right,
Yeah.
and it looks a lot better than what it did 2 weeks ago, right? And my thoughts, just thinking now, looking at the league table, because of where we are and the problems we've had, do you think this has taken the pressure off Liverpool and Arnie Slot as a team and as a squad, performance-wise, and where people expect us to be?
Me, Craig, sorry.
Any of you?
Yeah, I do. I do agree with that. I think if you're Arnie Slot and you're a player for the football club, you look at that league table and you think, well, after everything that we've been through, after so many losses, after everything that we've been through, we're sitting there and we're able to make a mark. And if I'm Liverpool Football Club right now, I'm telling the players, don't look at the league. Don't look at the league, because I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that I think it's only 5 points between us and Arsenal, isn't it?
8.
I think there's
8.
To 8, is it? Right,
8, and
okay,
if they win tonight, it goes back to 11.
Oh,
Yeah.
fucking hell. Well,
And they're playing Wolves.
there's my point. There's my point.
Oh,
My point's
God.
been fucking thrown out with the trash. My point's been thrown out with the trash. Anthony, I hand it over to you, lad.
No, don't hand it over to me because I've got nothing to say. I do agree with the fact that that the players shouldn't focus on the table, which I don't think they are anyway, because that's obviously their side of professionalism of being a pro footballer. You don't take notice of them things until
March.
I say until you're winning or until you're at the top. When you realise, oh, we've practically won at this point. Like what we done last season, where it was like the last 3 games. Okay, let's just play for fun. Those last few games, that's literally the only point you should take notice of the table.
They were all on the beach, weren't they, when they were at Stamford Bridge last season, away from home.
They were all planning the Dubai trip.
Yeah.
Slot was on to do that.
Well, look, I'm going to go to you here, Harold. I've just looked at Liverpool's next 5 fixtures. Right now, we don't play Boxing Day, which is nice for a change. So Liverpool's next 5 fixtures in the running order are 20th of December, Spurs away. 27th of December, Wolves at home. 1st of January, Leeds United at home. 4th of January, Fulham away. 8th of January, Arsenal away. So, what's your thoughts on those 5 fixtures? And I'm going to put you on the spot now. Those 5 games have just rhymed off. How many points do you expect Liverpool to get out of those 5?
Keep it in, Ben. Keep it in. I think I think
you can all answer this.
I think we're going to win against Wolves and Leeds. I think we can win against Spurs. I think we should win against Spurs, and the same against Fulham if we keep going the way we're doing now. Best case scenario, we got 12 points, at least 8 points. That's the worst we're going to get. I don't think we're going to lose any of those games because we are looking better and we're trying to just keep on building on that. If nothing exceptionally happens, if we get a lot of injuries and suddenly 1 or 2 red cards in a game. When it comes to looking at the table, I think that's just foolish. It's so close and so tight. It's like 1 minute you're 4th, next you're 15. It has no purpose to look at the table right now because it's too tight. So I think when we come to the Arsenal game, if we do what we hope we can do before that, I think we will see start looking at the table, start believing in top 4 or whatever it is we want to believe in. I think we have this window, we have this chance now in this window until that Arsenal game to lay the foundation for the rest of the season. If we start fucking up again, it's gone.
Ben?
I'm confident we can win the next 3 games because, not because theory, or not because we should be winning these 3 games. I don't need to be confident. We should be winning these next 3 games. They're not good teams we're playing against. It's just we make them seem good because we're messing up the basics. I think we'll win. I think we'll win next week. Spurs have 4 home wins in 2025 in the league. They don't scare me whatsoever. If we can't beat Wolves, then there's serious questions and problems that need to be asked and talked about. And then Leeds, we needed a bit of a gifted first goal, but after we scored, we controlled the game until Canartist just decided to, give them a penalty. So we should be winning that game. We did Anfield as well, home advantage. Not
just a score update for you. 22 minutes gone. Arsenal 0, Wolves 0.
Don't jinx it now.
Good so far.
Don't jinx it. Don't jinx it. Come on,
Anthony. Your thoughts on the 5 games I've just rhymed off?
Oh.
Do you want to recap?
Every time I say my predictions, I always jinx it. So is it best I say?
No, just say what you think. Say what you think and say what you feel.
The Wolves game's definitely an easy win. 100% an easy win. Touch wood. Just in case we lose. Just touch wood. I agree with Ben. It should be easy. We shouldn't be having to have the conversation of, we might win, we might not win. It should be a case of, we're going to win them next 3. Or the first 3, sorry. I think out of... Is it 5? Is it next 5 that we're talking about? Or
next 5, yeah.
Yeah, out of the 5, I think it's an easy 12. Easy 12 points with, or maybe like 13 with a draw in there. That's what I genuinely think.
Before Dex speaks, I'm just going to say that out of the next 5 games, we really should be winning out of 4 of them, really. The only game I don't see a guaranteed win is when we go to the Emirates on the 8th of January, because I think we'll lose that game, but maybe we get a draw at best case.
That's right, that's why I said 13,
yeah.
13
so when you look at these next 4, get wins in those, which we should be, and that's a good foundation for the new year, second half of the season.
Deck,
make us comfortable.
Deck, your thoughts on the 5?
Yeah, I agree. I think we're looking at about 12, 13 points. The Wolves game and the Leeds game stand out to me. Obviously, we drew 3-3 at Ellen Road last week. But I think, it's hard for me to say because, you can't, the way we are at the moment, lads, we can't really predict, can we? We can't really sit here and say, we're going to win that one, we're going to win that one, we're going to draw that one, we're going to lose that one. You can't really predict it. And that's sad because that's just where we are at the moment as a football club. I think if you're Liverpool, you want to go into that run of fixtures and you want to win every single game. I think Wolves. I think we beat Wolves. I think we beat Leeds. I'm actually away for that. I'm actually in Amsterdam, so I'm actually over in Holland for the Leeds game. I'm going away New Year's Day, actually. Yeah, 1st of January. I'm flying out. Just for.
I wonder what he's going there for.
He's coming back with a lady boy.
Just for a break. Lads, don't even go there, lads. Don't even
Red
go
light
there.
district.
Don't even go there. We're not trying to get this age verification or anything like that. No, lads. So, but yeah, I think we beat Wolves, we beat Leeds, and like Ben said there, I think the game at the Emirates is the big one, isn't it? I think we can all agree on that, can't we?
I've got a funny feeling that we're going to go there and win. You know, nobody's expecting us to. Nobody's expecting us to.
Yeah, it would be very Liverpool to not beat Leeds or Wolves and then go to the Emirates and win 2-3 now. That's
definitely. It's happened multiple times.
I'm not going to give a prediction on the Leeds United game, considering we were cruising at 2-0 and we do 3-3.
Well, Craig, when's the next game and next
20th.
weekend?
The next game is on
Saturday.
Sunday the 20th. Saturday the 20th. Spurs away.
Right, so yeah, shall we get a little shall we get a little score prediction going then for that?
I'm going to go 2-0 Liverpool.
Yeah, I'm not going there.
2-0 Liverpool.
Can I just say now, now that I've realised there's like a big gap between the Brighton game and the Spurs game, I'm actually a lot less confident going into that game because Liverpool normally end up playing bad after a week out. We normally
do drop off. Yeah,
but it's we're going to 3-point lane.
I know. I still think we'll win, but I don't think I sounded too confident. I think it'll be like a close game. I think it'll be a win, but it won't be an easy win because we've had a week out.
What do you reckon, Anthony? What do you reckon, lad?
I reckon Craig's saying, do you reckon on purpose there?
No. The thing is, what I could have done, what I could have said was, I could have said the Steve McManaman one, couldn't I? We'll have a look.
Of course we'll have a look. We'll have a look. Yeah.
We'll have a look.
No, I reckon.
Of course you'll have a look. Of course you'll have a look. Of course you'll have a look.
We'll have a look.
2-0. 2-0's my prediction. 2-0.
Yeah, I think we'll beat Leeds. I think we'll beat Spurs 2-0. I'm happy. I'm comfortable.
What about you, Harold?
So,
I don't do score predictions. Are you new here, Ant?
No.
Why do you think I asked you?
He's frightened.
I was
lads, let me ask you this then. Lads, let me ask you this then. Where do you think we're going to finish in the league?
Third.
Top 4. Shut up. Move on.
First. I'll stick with my club. I will stick with my club first.
Didn't realise it was here.
Yeah.
Anthony lad, you're in fucking QQ land, you lad. First.
Have you got two accents?
Is that right now? Watch me come back to this. What?
It's kind of hot under that, fang. It's kind of hot.
Well, you certainly won't be able to cut after the Spurs game.
Craig, you got to end it with the start of next try and the score predictions for the next one, lads, against Spurs.
Well, Spurs, I reckon we'll beat Spurs 2-0. I honestly, I do. I think we'll beat the chicken and the basketball 2-0. Because if you look at Tottenham's crest, it's a chicken and a basketball. Tell me I'm wrong.
Right, so you're saying 2-0. I'm sorry, lads. Yeah, I know you don't like score predictions, but you're gonna have to give one.
No, I don't. This is not the United States of America. This is a free country where I live. So you can take that score prediction.
Oh, God. That's the best thing. Ben, you just stay silent.
Ben, back me up here, lads.
Sorry?
2-1 Liverpool.
2-1.
Yeah. If you want the lineup, then it'll be the same as what it was today.
Hans, what do you reckon?
2-0. 2-0.
I'm gonna say 3-0 to Liverpool, mate. Because I reckon someone deserves a battering. And if it's Spurs, I'll be made up.
I'd rather save the battering for Arsenal.
Yeah, I was going to say I'd rather save that for Arsenal.
I know. Listen, right. Before I go, guys, I know we've had some fun tonight. I've had a laugh, but I've just seen something on the TV, and it's just every time we ask Errol for a prediction, I think he takes a swig of Pepto-Bismol because he shits himself.
Harold, you've got to give one. You've got to give one, lad. You've got to give one.
He's got to come back at me. Come
No.
No.
He is adamant on not giving that prediction.
That's absolutely brilliant.
Me.
Lad,
Honestly,
lad,
guys,
it's been a pleasure, lads. It's been a pleasure, lads.
It's been brilliant.
You know.
Listen, Harold, Ben, Deck, Ant, thank you so much for making Saturday night.
Lads, we won a game of football at Anfield, and we won a game of football, and we never conceded a goal.
I know, yeah.
And the thing is,
Christmas came early.
The cameras are not going to be on when Deck takes his coat and his hat off, so we won't see that, will we?
Look at me Instagram. If you're lucky, go and follow me Instagram. Go follow me Instagram.
Here's a little plug. Here's a little plug.
Just for Anthony, you reckon?
One last thing.
And on that note, guys, I'll leave it there.
Hang on, Ben wants to say something.
Ben wanted to say one thing.
Scott, prediction for the Tyne derby tomorrow.
Sorry.
No, 2-0 Sunderland.
Ooh.
No.
2-0 Sunderland.
By the way, hey lads, sorry to change subject here, but is Alexander Isak made of Weetabix, or am I just like tripping or something?
Sorry, cardboard.
No.
He's made of Weetabix, him, lad.
No, he's the same as Joe Gomez. Now you know why I called Joe Gomez Cinderella. Today's proved it.
Right, lads, I'll have to go. All right, I'll see you later, lads. All right.
Right, see you Wednesday night, Deck, if you're free.
Please. Yeah, I'll message the chat. All right, lads. See you later.
No worries. Take care.
Right, lads.
Good night. God bless.
Yep.
Okay, guys. Thanks for tuning in, and hit that like button, hit that subscribe, and become a member of the best. The best new channel on YouTube with the best members and the best Liverpool fans with the best knowledge. You don't need the Anfield rap. You don't need Anfield agenda. You don't need Red Men TV. Just come and chat to us because
one of them shows.
Yeah, because that's it. We've got the man with the stats in the corner, young Ben, and then Anthony will just jump in and reckon something else, and then we've got the voice of treason in the corner. Harold. He's the
man who
first
doesn't
time
predict.
I've seen a Viking frightened of anything. Giving a score prediction. Dear me. So I shall listen. So I'll see you again on Wednesday night, 7 o'clock.
Yep.
For a very controversial topic.
Oh.
That better be good. If not, you can't
No,
fish it for a long time.
The thing is, I've thought about this a lot because the Anfield Rap have never discussed it. Anfield Red Men TV have never discussed it, and I think it needs basically discussing. And this is going back a long time. Do you want me to tell you what it is?
You need to put a little teaser in here.
Yeah, I was going to say a little cliffhanger.
Okay, so let's put it this way. People think it's a myth, and I'll leave it at that.
Oh, now that's got my brain racking.
And I'll leave it at that, and I'll see you all on Wednesday night at 7 o'clock. But people think it's a myth. No Googling. Take care, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I think...